What is up, guys? We are back. I'm George Mossey. I'm here with Josh Seiter. And if you guys haven't known, his name is popped up on my timeline about a million times. And we are kind of digging into all of these different news stories and articles and screenshots and stories and posts. And I want to jump in and talk about Rose Vega, right? Because there's been some posts from Rose Vega, and there's also been some stuff about Christine Brown and Mary Brown from Sister Wives and all of this going on. And I'm just wondering, what do you think of these women? They're all beautiful women, and you were actually, in some of them, offering them like a ear because they were going through something, and you were like, if you're here to talk or if you want to communicate. Some of them were, you're beautiful or you're gorgeous, which I also don't fault for. I actually comment hard eyes on a lot of pictures on a daily basis, so I don't fault you for any of these posts. But I kind of just want to talk about intentions with these specific women. So I know Rose Vega is a very beautiful woman. Were you interested in her in a more romantic way, or did you just want to talk to her and have a friendship?
Oh, well, both. I mean, yeah, she's beautiful. I think she's very attractive. She has great style. If you go on her Instagram, very good style. She's changed a lot in the last few years since she was with the garbage boyfriend Ed.
The name that we never speak.
Yeah. So she was cool. It was both. We started chatting. I hit her up. I said, "What's up?" She replied. We were complimenting each other. Sent some photos back and forth, and we, FaceTimed a few times. And tentatively, we're talking about hanging out sometime. But I mean, she lives in Manila. I live in the States. But she was like, "Yeah, you can come here, go out to dinner." I think some DMs have been exposed or whatever, so that's out there. That's public information. But I was interviewed by In Touch magazine and just said, I think she's a beautiful soul, and we're getting to know each other. And then all these women came out of the woodworks: Paola, Cassia, baby girl Lisa, and just started bashing me, saying I was like making it up. I don't know how you make up FaceTimes with someone or video chats and DMs from their verified Instagram page, but they're claiming I was making it up or twisting it. I don't know what. And so then I think Rose, after 4 or 5 days, started feeling pressure from all of these women. I can only imagine what they were DMing her about me. Stay away, stay away. So finally, Rose started questioning me. She's like, all my friends are telling me to stay away from you. Same thing I heard from Karini. So we ended up going our separate ways shortly thereafter. And now Rose, I guess, is trying to save face. I'm not really sure what she's trying to do. But she's like, I don't know, saying it, we were never romantic or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, the DMs are right there. We were talking about hanging out and getting to know each other. So
do you think that outside people changed the way she felt? Because you guys were clearly talking. I've seen the messages. I've seen the photos of the FaceTimes. Things were fine. So do you think that these outside people getting in her head are the reason why the relationship changed from getting to know each other to acting as though she didn't want to get to know you?
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I, don't claim to know Rose, very well or anything, but to me, it's evident that, people got to her when you have basically the entire cast of 90 Day Fiance, at least the women on it, messaging her. And then within, 72 hours, she doesn't want to talk anymore. And she was expressing it, all my friends are bashing you. They're saying I need to stay away from you. You're trouble. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand what's going on there. So that's fine. I expect it. It's the same thing that happened with Christine Brown. I'm sure people were inundating her with, and they're all up in her comments telling me to go away and die, and I'm horrible and I'm the devil. So I'm used to it. I have thick skin. It doesn't bother me. I'll be talking to someone else, and I wish Rose nothing but the best.
So let's talk Eve and Kim Menzies, right? So recently there was a comment on Kim Menzies' post, which you didn't say anything other than, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. And Kim has recently split from her fiance, Usman Soulja Boy. And same with Eve. Eve was actually publicly cheated on by her ex, Muhammad. And I feel like these comments that you made to them were very supportive. And I don't see anything wrong with being supportive of someone who might need someone to talk to. So how do you feel about the way people attacked you for just being supportive. It's like you can't win for losing. If you say someone's beautiful, they say that you're clout chasing and you want to date her and be on the show. If you say you want to help someone through a hard time, they also say the exact same thing. Like, how do you feel about you not being able to do the right thing?
Yeah, I really can't do or say anything without people attacking. So I'm already kind of have that known in my thought process. So I just say and do what I would anyways, regardless. But it happened actually shortly after me and Yolanda broke up. There was a few pretty prominent bloggers that had told me, you deserve a good woman. Let me put you in touch with somebody. I think you guys would hit it off. This girl's single. And so I'm trying to think of the name of one of them. I can't remember her name at the moment, but I just hit her up and was like, hey, this person, this blogger who you're good friends with, told me to reach out to you and introduce myself. I just wanted to say what's up, and she immediately screenshots what I sent her and was like, oh my God, look at what Josh Seiter's all up in my inbox. And I messaged the blogger and I'm like, you told me to message them because they're really cool and you thought we'd get along, and now she's trying to expose me. So the whole thing's played out and dumb. So Kim,
they were basically setting you up. So
yeah.
The blogger wanted you to message this person, and this person was in on it. So can you say who that person was? Who screenshotted it?
It was, I'm trying to think of their name, and I honestly can't. It was the Yolanda thing was 2 years ago, and I think this person had been on a season a year or two before that. So I honestly can't, but it happened more than one time. It was a couple times that bloggers gave me someone specific information. Was like, yo, you guys would be a good match. They're totally open to it. Message them, and they nothing but screenshot it and post it. And, whatever, again, I have thick skin, I don't care. But Kim seemed like a really nice person. So there's been a couple times, even just a couple days ago, after I said, if you need someone to listen, I'm here or whatever, I left a comment about a pic she posted, maybe a heart or something I left. And people just started going in on me, and she told them, get lost. All he did was leave a supportive heart, and you guys are being absolutely ridiculous. And they started going off on her. And so I'm prepared. Like you said, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. It doesn't matter what I say to anybody. They want to make me the villain. They have made me the villain, and that's fine. But like you said, nobody can go anywhere without my name coming up. So it is what it is, and I'm fully prepared for it.
So talking bloggers, there's a blogger who had so much to say regarding your OnlyFans. He was basically obsessed with what was going on your OnlyFans. He was posting alleged photos from it and saying that you had worked with certain people, male or female. And he was basically exposing, I don't know how you can expose one for OnlyFans because it's there for everyone to see. But he was basically saying, I'm going to expose your behavior to Karini because she wouldn't know. And the first thing that popped in my head, if you were in a relationship, I'm pretty sure she would be aware what you were doing on your OnlyFans. It's not something that is not public knowledge. So let's set the record straight right now. Have you worked on OnlyFans with any specific actors, male or female, or is it just you? I want to hear it from you because I've heard so many different versions of the story.
Yeah, so there's exactly like you said, there's so many rumors out there, and people will take an innocuous photo. It'll be me shirtless on the couch, but then it'll be put on a website, shirtless but with pants on. It'll be put on a website that says hot jocks at the top. I have nothing to do with this. Someone just put it on this website, and they'll be like, oh my God, Josh is on a bisexual website, or Josh is on a gay and I'm like, no, Josh took a picture that someone put on a website, but it's just a picture of me shirtless, and I don't care what you put at the top. It doesn't mean that I was in a gay porno or anything. So yeah, my OnlyFans has, since the day I started it in April 27th of 2018, has only been me. I've been the only talent in it, the only pictures in it. It's just me, no one else. I think I did a couple shout outs for shout outs where someone posted me on their page and I posted a pic of them on my page. But as far as taking pics and videos and whatever, it's just me, only me. I've never done anything with anyone else. There's a few comical farcical skits that I made for YouTube that once again were taken out of context, where people took screen grabs of these farcical skits about, how to work out and not look weird or whatever. And it's three dudes doing like super bro-y workouts together that, look a little suspicious, but so people see that, oh my God, it's three guys and they're in jocks and they're, Josh must have done gay porn. No, it was a farcical skit for a YouTube channel that you paused the video and then took a screen grab of and tried to make it look like something it wasn't. If you watch the whole video, it's hilarious, and it's about doing gym stretches before you work out. So people can twist and edit things any way they want to, but no one will ever find a video of me doing anything with another guy because it doesn't exist. I've never filmed it, and it's just not there. So it's funny that people talk, but there's no proof of anything. And then they bring forth a photo of me shirtless and it says like, hot hunks or jocks at the top. And they're like, oh my God, Josh was on a gay porn site. Like, what? So I just laugh at it. I literally laugh at it when I see it. So, and if I had done something with a guy, why does it matter? I mean, why would it, if I had done it? It boggles my mind that in 2022 there's not so subtle subtext of homophobia and all this other stuff creeping into the comments that people are making about me, and it says more about them than it says about me. Really what they're saying is I'm homophobic, and if Josh did ever make a video with somebody, another guy, then that's horrible. And it's like, so what? Even if I did, but I didn't. So
all right, so all this news is about your dating life. So I just want to ask a question and clear this up right now, because there was something on Reddit where a girl said, oh, I know his family and he's been dating this girl for years and they're serious and all the stuff that he's doing is for exposure. So are you in a relationship currently that is very serious and you are only doing things online for views?
No, I have on Reddit. There's just so much about me, it's crazy. People say all time. Cassia's on there right now from her in-laws' basement where she lives, making Reddit threads about how she's going to sue me. All these claims are ludicrous. They're outrageous. I don't know who this person is. I'm sure they don't know me and they don't know my family. But no, I'm not in a relationship. If I was, I wouldn't be, obviously wouldn't have dated Yolanda. Which by the sound of it, she's saying this relationship has spanned the timeline of all of these women: Karini, Yolanda, Rose, Lizzie. And so no, it's a lie. And I promise you 95% of what people say about me is a lie. And that goes back to why it's good that you reached out to do this interview, because like you said, well, I just want to know the truth, because the only person we haven't heard from is you. And you are the one that's most reliable to give an accurate depiction of what's going on. So it's interesting to me that everyone wants to hear about Josh Seiter from people who aren't Josh Seiter. But I promise 95% of what you hear is a lie.
So with all the backlash from commenting and talking to people online and the reality stars, what are you going to do? Are you still looking for Mrs. Right? Are you still looking to find the right girl? Are you discouraged? Or do you feel like you're going to keep doing you regardless because you just don't care how people react to what you do?
Yeah, I'm going to keep doing me. I always have. I always will. I just laugh at it, most of it. Seeing how triggered people get by me, seeing how upset they get by the most innocuous, innocent things that I do. It just confirms even more. Do what you want, because they're going to hate you regardless. I'd rather get hated on for doing what I want to do and being authentic to me than get hated on while being fake, trying to appease people. I'm never going to try to appease people. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I don't care about other people's opinions. I provide for myself. I support myself. I'm successful. I've never listened to anybody else. And the only person I have to reckon to or have a reckoning with would be like my family or God or the person I pay, taxes to or whatever. So I don't care what anyone else says. It's absolutely irrelevant to my life. They don't affect me. in any way. And so I'm just going to keep doing me, and people can keep hating me.
All right, guys, you've heard it from Josh himself. He has came here. He's set the record straight. He is still going to do what he does. He is not affected by these comments. And guys, everyone who's talking about him is putting him back in the limelight, and you're just making things better for him. So spreading lies about people is only going to benefit the person you're lying on. So until bloggers and other people realize that, keep doing what you're doing because you're making Josh. I saw you post on your Instagram that you're in like the top 10% of all the performers in the world on your OnlyFans, which is very impressive. And you posted a number of money that you've made, which was way more money than I've ever seen. So I'm very impressed. So I want to thank you so much for talking with me. And I want to say, if you ever need to come back and clear anything up, I am always here. I appreciate your honesty. I'm George Mossey. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at George Mossey, georgemossey.com, and anywhere you get your podcast. I'm going to have Josh's links right here at the bottom as well. Thank you so much, Josh.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate you a million times.